What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Johan Bester and I'm a vocal coach here in Johannesburg in South Africa. And on this channel we analyze singers. Now in this video, this is part 2, as you might have seen on the thumbnail, of me analyzing the top 10 most viewed auditions, blind auditions, on the Voice of Norway 2025. Now I said it in my intro in the previous analysis video of the top 10, which you should check out on my channel. I said that there's something in the water in Scandinavia. I don't know. It's just like the quality of the vocalists in those countries, Sweden, Norway, Finland, is just insane. I just don't know how to explain it. So yeah, we checked out the first 5 of the top 10 most viewed, and today we're going to check out the other 5. Yes! I love him so much! Full voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
You don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
They keep me where the light is.
Yeah. So, the first singer we're going to check out today, her name is Olivia, and then the second name, which I really cannot pronounce, and the last name seems very Norwegian, and it's pronounced Husabe. And Olivia sings the very familiar and very lovely, no pun intended, song by Billie Eilish called Lovely. So let's see how that went.
Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way out, but she never go away.
Quite low for her.
So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive.
She seems so young.
Outside, I can't find my feet.
Wow. So thought I found a way. What is the chord? There we go. Thought I found a way out. So low. The F sharp 3. It's a very low note for any female vocalist. Not extreme, but low. And she, the moment she started singing, I was like, wait, this is a light voice. And a light voice is a voice that naturally shines in the higher pitch range. But if someone has skill, if you have vocal skill and you have control of your muscles, you know how to produce the sound consistently in a healthy way, then even if you have a light voice, you can sing quite low and it is 100% under your control, which is the case with Olivia here. So beautiful. But then when she went up, out of here, when she jumped up the octave and she went into that higher place, that's when her voice really started to shine. So beautiful. She seems very young to me. So the level of control she has, I think for her age especially, is incredible.
Isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin of bone.
Quick vibrato.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, that's the gold. It's almost like one of the singers in the previous video that I analyzed, also from this reel, also had that. It's almost what we call a goat vibrato. It's not it's not a wide vibrato, and it's almost like it's the same pitch. But it so naturally appears when she sings. It's an outflow of her technique, and it is a kind of vibrato that is, I won't say typical, but that's common with her voice type. A light voice, very focused sound, beautiful. When she went up to the E5, that is the gold in her voice. And then from that full big sound, she just switched back very easily to the "Isn't it lovely?" on a lighter, breathier tone. So beautiful song choice for her. I think it suits her visually. Like she looks like she's young, like I said, and it just suits her in every way. Right range, right type of song for her voice. She's got very much a pop voice, a pop sound, and she sang the lows and the highs very, very well. And then we have another female artist called Marlin, I think it's pronounced, and she sings the very well-known song by Cher called Bang Bang. Very interesting voice, this one.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He were black and I were white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shut me down.
Oh my word. My baby shut me down. The C-sharp 3. That is redonkulously low. Wow. And she sang it with intensity, right? Remember, when we sing extremely low, our vocal folds get very, very short and thick and heavy and floppy. They don't want to resist the breath no more. So to sing that low, my baby shut me down, still an audible pitch, like a solidified kind of sound, is so good. But also she has a darker voice, right? Compared to Olivia, who just sang, who has a light voice that likes to shine in the higher pitch. This is a voice type that loves to shine in the lower range. That's extremely low, but yeah, I think she chose a good key already. But the thing that really stands out to me, except for her very specific and beautiful sound, is her eyes are open. Did you notice? And she's living the lyrics through her eyes. If you only saw this, you would still feel everything that she says because it's so connected. Bang, bang. She did one of those bang, bang, like that, with like a drop off like that. That awful sound, bang, bang, or something. So emotionally connected to the lyric. Like, it's incredible. It's really just very good.
Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up, I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play bang, bang? I shot you down, bang, bang. You hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. I used to shoot you down. Music played and people sang. Just for me the church bells rang.
Fast vibrato.
Now he's gone, I don't know why. Till this day sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. He didn't take the time to lie. Bang, bang. He shot me down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound.
Wow.
My baby shut me down.
Oh my gosh. That is something very special. So far, of the 5, 6, 7, she's the 7th one out of the 10 that I'm listening to. So far, this is the sound that connects with me the most. Because it's just, it's other. It's different. And she sang it almost, hear me, almost in a music theatre way. Because in music theatre, remember, we don't just tell a story like in a pop song. In music theatre, when you sing something from a musical, you are the story. So you're a character. So you have to sing it as if you are that character and not just telling that story. And so music theatre singers are renowned for exaggerating their consonants, almost like they're speaking, my baby shut me down. Very strong articulation. A lot of breath, in other words, on the consonants. And that's the way she sang this song. Very stripped down, basically just the guitar, if I'm right, if I heard correctly. Very free, very open and spacious, and so emotionally connected. And then she went da 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 da. She just went up into the second octave very slightly and only once. But it was no issue for her to sing that in a full connected sound, no pressure, no pushiness. Clearly a great technique. I won't be surprised if she went on to sing way different things as well, that demands more middle and high middle range, because I think she just has the technique to do it all. But yeah, as a singer, as a performer, she connected with me tremendously. I loved it. The next singer in this list of top 10 most views, top 10 most viewed, oh my gosh, blind auditions on the Voice of Norway 2025 is Oda Jonetta Joberg, or Joberg, I'm not sure. And she sings the very beautiful and well-known classic song called Songbird.
For you, there'll be no crying. For you, the sun will be shining, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before.
Okay, beautiful tone again. I told you there's something in the water in Norway, in Scandinavia. Never before. She sings this in E major, which I think is a good key for her voice type. It's a slightly darker female voice, so it loves to sing in the middle and the lower middle ranges. The only thing I will say so far is that she looks like she's thinking a lot about what she's doing. And of course, you know, as a good performer, you will be thinking, you will have a thought process, you will plan and think about what you're doing as you do it. But if you are a very good performer, nobody can see that you're thinking. it doesn't look like you're thinking. To me, it looks like she's thinking. When she held that one longer note and she modified the vowel, she changed the sound in the middle of the long note. It was like she was really concentrating. It looked in her eyes as if she's concentrating on the sound. And it just makes me feel a little bit disconnected from her connection to the song. But beautiful tone, really good control of her voice. And yet again, I mean, honestly, out of the eight that we've listened to so far, I think 5 or 6 of them have this fast vibrato. Very fast vibrato. I wonder if that also has something to do with what's in the water, but it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just interesting to me that so many of these really good singers from Norway have that fast vibrato, female singers. Much brighter vowels, right?
And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. Like never before.
Beautiful. No, beautiful singer. Really good control of her voice. Lots of little quick melodic shifts on open vowels that she did so well. I might have enjoyed it even a little bit more if I just listened to it. Because like I said, the visual of her looking like she's thinking about it, sometimes, not all the time, just this is a little bit of a disconnection for me. But yeah, another beautiful singer. The next female singer we're going to listen to is called Andrea Bredesen Holm, and she sings the song Her by Anne Marie. And it's a song about her mother. I know because I've seen this. I think she's the one who won the whole Voice of Norway this year. So I've seen her. I've seen a few clips of her. So I know the song is about a mother. So let's see how that went.
When I think of my mother, no one compares to her. A love like no other. She puts everyone else first. And when I was younger, I treated her the worst.
Every word.
Never known someone stronger, 'cause damn it must have hurt.
Beautiful. What she's done more than once is stronger. Not sing the second or the last syllable of the word, but just breathe it out. But I can tell you now that it's an artistic choice. It's not because her singing technique is lacking or anything. Beautiful. Can you hear every word? With some of these Norwegian singers, I found in the past also, their English pronunciation is not... Yeah, it's not 100% correct always, because the Scandinavian vowels are quite different from the way vowels are pronounced in English. And I know that because in Afrikaans, my language, it's also different. So I can pick it up really quickly. And she, so far, all the singers who sang in English, I couldn't tell. I didn't notice. Let me put it that way. I didn't notice that, oh yeah, there's a bit of a Scandinavian accent on the English. I couldn't tell. But with her, I can ever so slightly pick up how the vowels and even some of the consonants are pronounced. I can pick up that she's not an English-speaking person. Yet, I can still hear every word she says very, very beautifully.
I don't see you as much as I used to, But if I did, I know what I would do. I tell you I love you a million times. Say that I'm sorry if I made you cry. If I had to put it into words, think of an angel and all I see is her. I don't see you as much as I used to. But if I did, I know what I would do. I tell you I love you a million times. Say that I'm sorry if I made you cry. Could never be of the woman even if I try. But I try, I swear I try. If someone puts me down, yeah, I know my worth. All thanks to you, the lessons that I've learned. If I had to put it into words, I think of an angel and all I see is her. All I see is her. All I see is her.
Beautiful. Her reaction every time a chair turns. Yeah, I just want to go back to that comment I made about the slight effect on the vowels because she's not English speaking. It's very slight. I actually heard it less in the second half of the song. So it's not a negative. Yeah, beautiful. She chose B flat for the song, which is a great key for her. She's like a middle voice type for me. Not light, but not dark, but in the middle. And she sang that, she sang that B flat 5. Full voice sometimes, very, very easily and comfortably. Just like you don't even notice she goes between half voice and full voice. And then other times she sang it quite breathy, other times sort of in between, sort of a half voice, but more connected. Such skill. It isn't a song that demands as much technical skill, right? It didn't go really low and really high, but it doesn't matter. If you're an excellent singer, you can take the simplest song and sing it in a way that really connects with people. And that's exactly what she did. So clearly some people choose a song for their blind audition that will show off skill. Hopefully they all choose a song that shows off their voice, which is the right song choice, like connected to the song, but also, like we've said many times, in the right key. So she did that, but then she falls in the category of somebody who chooses a song that is going to make you feel the connection. Like the emotional connection is more evident, let me put it that way, than the vocal skill, because there's not this crazy range or runs or whatever. But her very unassuming way, sort of shy and sort of smiling every time she sees a judge turn around is so cute. And yeah, I think I watched the video on The Voice Global where they did the winner's journey, from blind audition to the end. And I remember, as we often do, seeing her just grow in confidence, in performance skill, staying connected to the song, which is so beautiful in these kinds of competitions. So yeah, lovely, lovely singing. And then finally, we're going to listen to Elisabeth Nygård Persson. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And she sang River.
It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river that could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
Wow, and again, all of them, I told you, such a beautiful color in her voice. She's got slightly bigger voice, round but bigger. So a bigger voice is a voice that doesn't have to work as hard to produce a big sound. Such a full, rich in overtones, golden edge on the sound, everywhere in her range. So she sang once or twice a low A, G, a little bit more breathy, but so emotionally connected. And also, I don't know the original song, but she sings the phrasing so interesting. Sometimes she sings over the phrase into the next line and then takes her breath. But the phrasing is justified by the lyric and what the lyric is saying. So she seems like a more seasoned performer for me. I don't know if she's slightly older, maybe 30 or whatever, not 17, because there's a maturity about the way she interprets a song and controls her sound and her phrasing. So beautiful.
I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I'm gonna lose the best baby that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I'd teach my feet to fly.
That is experience. You can have that kind of skill when you're 17 if you're very gifted and you've been trained well. But that sounds like, definitely it is skill. It demonstrates skill, but it sounds like experience. She knows exactly how she wants to do it. She probably rehearsed it really, really well to be exactly that. So she first did a flip on the C5 and then to the D, and then she changed it from a sort of a half voice to a much fuller sound in sort of a mixed sound. So good, so controlled.
I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye.
Wow. Yeah, very good. Then she sang the C5, again in a sort of a mixed voice. Yeah, now she clearly has skill, and I think she has experience. She's definitely a little bit older than some that we've seen here. But how interesting when you look at the 10 most viewed, right? Obviously, I mean, sometimes the people who did a great audition on The Voice, sometimes it gets a lot of clicks because it's a song people love, like a Billie Eilish song or whatever. But people can watch Billie Eilish sing it if they want. I think people love the way these singers sang their songs. But it's interesting when you look at the 10 most viewed and how different they are. There were way more female singers in our little analysis, 2-part analysis, than male voices. But yeah, looking at the male voices, they were very different. And then the female voices, each one was different. Some were more pop, some were slightly different, more dramatic. But what these guys were all very good at is choosing the right song in the right key for their voice type and for their level of skill. So yeah, thank you for going on this little journey with me. Again, if you haven't seen part 1, go and check it out. It is on my channel. And then I would love to hear from you. if you're from Scandinavia, please correct my pronunciation. I really try. But also maybe you know something more about one of these singers, and tell me also which one you enjoyed the most and why you enjoyed them the most. I really appreciate you spending the time with me. I hope you'll return to the channel soon. And until then, I want you to remember that your voice matters.